Sister wives. Kody and Robyn doled out punishment to other wives. New reveal from Christine. Sister Wives stars Kody Brown and Robyn Brown sound just awful as accusations fly about how they punished the other three wives if they said or did something they didn't like while filming. Christine Brown Woolley's new book was due to hit the shelves in September. But an early release at some locations last week has fans already reading her memoir. And they report that Christine reveals some things we haven't heard before or witnessed on the TLC series. Sister Wives. Kody Brown and Robyn Brown keep original wives in check. It seems Christine Brown didn't hold back much in her new book, Sister Wife, a memoir of faith, family, and finding freedom. One of the many things that Sister Wives fans found intriguing is the report of how Robyn Brown and Kody Brown kept the other wives in check. Fans can't stop talking about Christine's accusations of what happened while filming the show. She said they filmed every other day and not daily, as most fans believed. But more importantly, they had to be very mindful of their reactions while on air. This included curtailing any negative comments and even keeping facial grimaces in check if Robyn or Kody did or said something they didn't like with the cameras rolling. They could not make Kody or Robyn look bad. But if they did, Christine alleges Kody and Robyn punished them. Kody and Robyn dole out punishment. Christine Brown didn't go easy on Kody Brown and Robyn Brown in her new book. Fans learned from Christine that if she, Mary, or Janelle slipped up, then punishment allegedly awaited them. She painted a picture with her words. She suggested that if one of the wives said or did something during filming that made Kody or Robyn look bad, they paid for it. The alleged punishment: Kody. He would stay away from the wife who put him or Robyn in a bad light. So, it sounds as if Kody Brown's sister wives' nighttime schedule got a little rearranging if one wife tarnished either Kody or Robyn in the eyes of the sister wives fans. Fans got a kick out of this, but only because it was usually Kody or Robyn who made themselves look bad in the eyes of the viewers. Sister Wives. So much said for unity. Sister Wives viewers heard Robyn Brown's tune over and over again for more than a decade of seasons. Robyn shared her motto about keeping the family together at all costs. She was seen on the screen trying to coax Kody back to Christine. This came after Christine Brown packed up all his stuff into boxes and then moved them into her garage. From what the fans got out of Christine's new book, it seems Robyn was the gatekeeper for Kody. She had a lot to do with the time he spent with his other wives. So, if she was peeved at one of them, it sounded as if she made Kody's time scarce for that individual wife. One of the many things fans got out of Christine's memoir is her accusations about the punishment doled out to the original three wives. It sounds like Kody and Robyn kept a tight lid on the other wives, especially while making sure they didn't speak negatively about the two of them on the Sister Wives series. That said, Sister Wives viewers suggest Kody Brown and Robyn Brown looked bad enough at times without the other wives' help on their TLC show. Christine Brown's book reveals making love in the presence of kids. Sister Wives fans have been waiting for Christine Brown's new book, Sister Wife, a memoir of faith, family and finding freedom. Published by Simon & Schuster, some folks got their hands on early copies and it's brought some unsavory revelations. According to one extract, Kody Brown made love to his wives while the kids were in the room. Making love with kids present. Katie Joy from Without a Crystal Ball screenshot a page from Christine's book, where it talked about the move to Wyoming in 1998. The home wasn't big and according to Kody Brown's former third wife, the kids ended up sleeping in the same room as their respective moms. Never mind sharing a husband, it was the part about trying to keep quiet while lovemaking with the kids in the same room that got to TLC fans. The discussion that followed: Katie Joy isn't the sort of person who keeps quiet about folks who she believes live in cults. So, in her outspoken way, she questioned what had happened. In her opinion, the extract meant that basically, she and Kody had sex in the same room as her kids. Having read the full book, she was in a better place to explain her take on it. Katie said about Christine Brown's memoir, there were 10 people crammed into 3 bedrooms with bunk beds stacked next to Christine's bed. She writes that she and Kody would wait until the kids were asleep and try to be quiet, and she overheard Kody and Janelle doing the same. Given the year that this happened, the influencer felt angry because the kids were not babies. She felt irritated because Christine seemed to defend the situation, and Katie noted, they were children ranging from infants to around 5 years old. Citing statute laws. Digging into Wyoming statute law, Katie noted that it is illegal to engage in sexual activity in the presence of a child even if the child is asleep. She added, cramped living and space issues are not an excuse under the law. The only requirement is that a child could have been exposed. Parents have faced felony charges, prison time and sex offender registration for the exact same conduct. Fans react in the comments. Naturally, Sister Wives fans took to the comments to have their say on the situation. One of them opined, "I'm shocked at why she would disclose that in her book. The kids will be even more traumatized by the thought." What are your thoughts about what Christine Brown wrote in her book? Are you surprised that she included the nitty-gritty details about making love in the presence of the kids? Sound off in the comments below, and come back here often for all your Sister Wives cast news and updates. Christine Brown's new book exposes Kody's harsh rules on Sister Wives. Christine Brown is finally telling her story in her own words, and she's not holding back. The Sister Wives star, who has long been a fan favorite for her candid personality, is preparing to release a memoir on September 16. While the Brown family has co-authored a book in the past, this is Christine's first solo account of life inside the plural marriage that made her a household name. But weeks before its official release, the memoir was leaked, and fans are already buzzing about some of the revelations inside. One detail that has grabbed the most attention: Christine's description of how Kody Brown used punishment to control his wives whenever they stepped out of line. Life in a plural marriage, on her terms. For years, viewers only saw Christine's perspective through the lens of a reality TV show that followed the Brown family. Now, she's taking control of the narrative and sharing her truth without cameras or editing. Readers were eager for the book's release, but thanks to the leak, they've gotten an early glimpse at the raw honesty Christine brings to her story. And raw it is. Christine describes the ways Kody would respond whenever one of his wives didn't do things his way, punishments that weren't physical but emotional. How Kody withheld affection as punishment. "If I complained about our marriage on the show, Kody spent less time with me and my kids. If we didn't do things his way, he would punish us by withholding his attention. Vegas was all about that. If I raised a concern, he would say, 'Well, we can choose to fight or we can choose not to, and I'll stay.' Husbands don't go to the doghouse in polygamy, they go to the next wife in the chain." Christine admits that eventually she stopped voicing her frustrations altogether, knowing the cost would be losing time not just with her husband, but also for her children. To her, it became clear that Kody never truly faced consequences in the marriage. While most husbands in monogamous marriages might find themselves in the doghouse after conflict, Christine says Kody's version of accountability was simply moving on to the next wife. A different kind of marriage. Christine's account adds another layer to the ongoing conversation around sister wives and the Brown family dynamic. For longtime viewers, the revelations might not come as a complete shock. Still, hearing Christine speak so plainly about the emotional toll of plural marriage, and Kody's way of handling conflict, paints a far more personal picture than what fans have seen on television. Than just her struggles, it's about reclaiming her story after years of sharing it on someone else's terms. And if the early leak is any indication, Christine isn't afraid to expose uncomfortable truths about the man at the center of it all.